And welcome back. Christian Boris joins us now from the Lifestyle Weather Center with a look ahead at the rest of your work weekend into the weekend. Christian.
Hurricane Isaac no more down to a tropical storm, but still very dangerous. It's a slow mover and it's still able to tap into that warm Gulf of Mexico moisture, so dumping heavy rainfall into areas of eastern Louisiana, back up into areas of southwestern Mississippi, Vicksburg, down to New Orleans. These areas stand a chance to see upwards of 24 inches of rain. That's 2 feet of rain. Forget about measuring it in inches. And we had some heavy rainfall up around 29 Palms today. Big time thunderstorms with 56-mile-per-hour wind gusts and rainfall amounts about 3/10 of an inch of rain in a short amount of time. More thunderstorms could be back tomorrow. Looking at upper 90s around the pass, out in the high desert, breeding ground up in San Bernardino County and the high desert for those thunderstorms. I'd watch out from Yucca Valley back to 29 Palms for more flash flooding from these storms. 109 for Coachella, 107 for Desert Shores, 108 for La Quinta, and locally looking at those highs, 106 in Palm Springs, 109 for Palm Desert, and 108 the afternoon high for Bermuda Dunes. Our 7-day forecast, yes, very sticky Thursday and Friday. We start to dry out, though, as we head through the weekend. By next week, more of that dry desert air, and we're going to be a bit warmer. 107 on Tuesday, 108 the high on Wednesday. Back to you.
Tomorrow's air quality index, according to airnow.gov, should hit 97, which is in that moderate range. Well, in the midst of rush hour traffic in Knoxville, Tennessee, a snake that slithered its way into a car pops out to surprise the driver. Jim Tipton called police for help. In the meantime, he snapped, well, proof. Oh, man. The suddenly shy snake never reappeared, but mechanics spent hours taking apart the dash before they finally found it. The snake turns out, though, to be a little on the tiny side.
No, not an option. I was getting the snake out or getting the car towed, one or the other, but as long as it was somewhere unknown in the car, I was not planning to drive.
That sold the car. Well, the snake didn't survive its highway adventure, got caught up in the heating and air system of the car and didn't make it, which is bad for the snake, but good for Tipton, who can breathe a little easier, except for baby snakes rarely travel alone. I'm just saying, there's more of them in there. Still to come tonight, Charlie Sheen keeps winning as his new sitcom climbs the comedy charts. But first, here's a look at what's coming up on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. Welcome back. Actor Charlie Sheen's new sitcom Anger Management is such a hit on cable that FX Networks has ordered another 90 episodes. The network, in a press release issued today, says Anger Management is the highest rated new comedy on the cable this year. It's Sheen's follow-up to 2.5 Men. Now, you may recall that Sheen was fired from the show after some very public and very erratic behavior. He also became embroiled in a name-calling battle with executives at CBS. And a new book honoring the late singer Whitney Houston is in the works. Reps from Atria Books says it will be a tribute in words and photographs. Whitney, a tribute to an icon, is set for a November release. Houston passed away in February at the age of 48. And actress Lindsay Lohan has yet another brush with the law. Lohan and her assistant were suspected in burglary at a wealthy investor's Hollywood home, but the Los Angeles district attorney decided there was not enough evidence in the case to prosecute. Prosecutor's report says cash, keys, and other items were missing from the home of Sam Majid. Report says Majid had a long-standing relationship with Lohan, and when he learned Lohan was the main suspect, he decided not to prosecute. Lohan is still on probation for a shoplifting conviction last year. And the late pop icon Michael Jackson is being remembered in sand. College students created a sand memorial to Jackson at a beach in southern India. It's made out of nearly 90 pounds of sand and includes such Jackson trademarks as his hat and his white glove. The sculpture was presented on what would have been Jackson's 54th birthday. Michael Jackson died in 2009. Well, still ahead tonight, caught on camera. A woman accidentally snuggles up with a stranger while asleep on a subway. But first, tonight's winning lottery numbers. Well, before you head off to bed tonight, a little something to sleep on. Speaking of sleep, if you've ever taken a public subway or a bus, you've probably seen someone sleeping, but when was the last time you saw them snuggle up to the person next to them? Well, Sean Webster captured a woman snoozing on a London Underground. She starts off cozying up to the train itself, but before her head rolls to the other side, the subway car jerks and you'd think she'd wake up, but nope, she grabs onto her fellow commuter. The woman looks mortified when she realizes what's happened, but her snuggle buddy was very kind about it. All right, tonight's show with Jay Leno is next. Try to stay awake. You can always visit us online at KMIR6.com for the very latest in local news and weather. We'll see you back here tomorrow at 5.